Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, America, online. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online and everything. Well, I'm your hometown hero on a 4th of July live television streets around here. And that's pretty damn cool. So, being called a teddy bear is just another way of making me even cooler back home as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. See, when they bullied Michael Jackson for being Michael Jackson, a teddy bear, well, back in the day, in history, friends stood up for each other as friends. So, since my name is Michael too, I guess the bad guys must have picked on Michael Jackson because he's an American pop, king of pop. You know, no matter how hard you bully somebody, Michael Jackson's gonna still be the king of pop. And people still today, if you like it or not, is still listening to Michael Jackson music. So, since my name is Michael too, as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in the United States online, and the Battle Buddies, I consider myself a really decent friend to people. So, you know, I like Michael Jackson. You know, I really didn't. I don't know. At one point, Commiso was a gullible, nice guy and believed everything, and I thought everybody was like nice in school or stuff, because I figure if I go out of my way to be nice to people, people will be nice to you. I thought that was like common sense or something. So, as a good friend, as people stood up for each other back in the day in history, because, you know what? I don't mind standing up for Michael Jackson. So, seems to me only one person gets bullied of watching porn on the internet. I don't know if it takes geniuses to watch free porn nowadays online, but really, you really don't have to start a profile or have a password or to figure out what everything's online nowadays. So while they all overreact and act like, wow, I'm your hometown hero, but I served my country to protect American kids, but now I'm not going to be good around kids. I don't know how people come up with this stuff. Is this just the best news you could come up with? To pick on your veterans back home? That's kind of corny. Anybody that tries to cock block each other nowadays is called being corny. You know, I'm an outcast, and I didn't get invited to all the cool parties, but it's called common sense. The more you pick on somebody and bully someone, the more you're making me cooler. So, even though you bullied Michael Jackson and made fun of him, Michael Jackson's always going to be still Michael Jackson. Even when you called him a teddy bear, Michael Jackson could got any girl he wanted after that too, as Michael Jackson. So I'm going to stand up for Michael Jackson. It's okay, Michael Jackson. Nowadays, being called a teddy bear online actually makes you cooler. That's how you get the cooler porno sites. You know, you have to be a teddy bear to be on the site. So technically, everybody still wants to be just like Michael Jackson. So you're all teddy bears on the internet in the world. So you made me a cooler. Yeah, now you don't want to call me a teddy bear. Because now I'm cooler. Now the ladies want Commiso even more. Women want things that they can't have. I guess when you're a kid, you actually still stay a kid when you become an adult. So, Michael Jackson's okay. They just got jealous of you because you're the cool teddy bear on the internet. See, that's how you stand up for each other. You got corny-ass gang outside throwing their gang signs and claim they deserve respect because they're a gang. But they don't even respect their disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. So, technically, being a teddy bear is cool. So thank you for making me cooler by making fun of me and calling me names, because you have to be a teddy bear on every site to see every porno on the site nowadays. So, one person gets bullied of billions of porn on the internet. But I don't mind, serving my country. You all sit there and act like America is bad, but America is actually the greatest country in the world. That's why you all want to be Americans all around the world and move to America. Trading places. That's why we got attacked in 9/11 attack. They wanted to be Americans. They want to rob America so they could be Americans. You know what I'm saying? On 9/11 attack in New York City. So being a teddy bear is cool nowadays. That's how you call each other teddy bears, to watch what you watch online. So all my battle buddies, we're all hometown heroes. All my battle buddies are American heroes and hometown heroes as my battle buddies. So hey, all my battle buddies are teddy bears too. We must give out better candy. That's why they're all jealous of me. They're jealous of a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. We must give out better candy as teddy bears, as battle buddies. So don't worry. When people bully you and call you names as a hometown hero back home, just remember, we had the balls to fly all around the world after 9/11 as American soldiers after 9/11. So gangs outside don't have no props or street credit at all after 9/11. But disabled combat veterans after 9/11 attack in New York City. So I'm the kind of older brother that I stand up for my younger brother. That's why I got jumped around the corner. I was protecting my brother's Jeep with the badge in the window. So it's my nature as a veteran to stand up for people. So I believe, as Michael Jackson was a best friend to everybody, one person can learn how to be a best friend to the world, and the world can't learn how to get along with each other and everything. So, you still all want to be like Michael Jackson, even though you all bully and call him a name, and try to, now his music's not better than your music kind of thing. Michael Jackson's still on top of the list of music. Michael Jackson's still on top. Man. So, don't worry, Michael Jackson. As a good friend, nowadays, everybody's teddy bears online. The guards, the cops, the judge, the lawyers, the bad monitors are all teddy bears. At my hometown are all teddy bears. Even the corny gang outside are teddy bears. So, it's actually being cool to be a teddy bear on the internet. Because that's how you watch what you watch. So I guess I'm a teddy bear now. As a hometown hero, I'm getting called names, being bullied. I'm not cool enough to be this back home. I'm not cool enough to be this as your American hero. But I'm a cool teddy bear, and I'm proud to be. As I'm proud to serve my country after 9/11 attack in New York City in America as your hometown hero. I'm proud to be a teddy bear. That's why they had to take me out of the jail cell. I was too cool to be in the jail cell as a teddy bear. So I'm a teddy bear. You know, we're all teddy bears online nowadays. So to watch what you watch, you got to be a teddy bear. So Michael Jackson, it's okay. They were just jealous of you because you was a cooler teddy bear on Chatterbait. You was a cooler teddy bear online. As every site leads to being a teddy bear nowadays. Yeah, think about it. Every site leads to the same direction as teddy bears. As now, they advertise being a teddy bear in movies. You know, they bully and pick on one person as tough as the world they are, as nice. People only, you know, people walk around like they're the toughest motherfuckers around, but they only bully nice people in the world as people. So, being a teddy bear is actually a good thing to be. And in the future, they're going to have to release all the teddy bears because they'll be harder to hide the fact that they watch porn in jail cells and mock them as prisoners and expect nothing to backfire on them. So, apparently, you don't want me to be a teddy bear no more. Because why? Because people don't want to treat me like an American hero back home on a live 4th of July street? What kind of Americans are you? So, being American is a way cooler than being terrorists and gangsters online. You all have to dress alike so you won't get caught online. That's how pussies you are. I remember I went to war. You all had to dress alike at war, and so you won't get caught as terrorists online. Man, they had to hide so much as terrorists at war. They were so afraid of the Marines and the Army and the Navy and the military in America. They hit you and ran as pussies, as terrorists online. So anybody can take out a terrorist nowadays. They even imitate gangsters outside and everything. And so, you know, I did something with my life. That's why they're jealous of me and trying to find different ways to get me in trouble. Because people, ladies, want to chatterbait with Commiso, and you all just got jealous of me and said, hey, I'm just a corny terrorist and gangsters online, and I'm a real man that served my country and flew all around the world after 9/11 attack as your American hero online. So don't worry, Michael Jackson. People bully you because you're the coolest person in the world. Michael Jackson goes out of his way to bring love to each country. Michael Jackson was all about love. Michael Jackson didn't even have to fight in his music. That's how cool Michael Jackson music was. He didn't have to get mad in his music. Compared to you. You all have to yell and scream at. That's why you're all messing up rap. Because nowadays all people do is yell and scream at each other at rap and doesn't sound right, and it sounds corny as hell on the streets. Back in the day, you didn't have to be that hard to rap. But now you all have to grab each other's balls online on the streets to prove something to each other. I don't have to do that as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Just because you're calling me a teddy bear, you know, and now you're upset because you don't want me to. But you know what? I really don't care. You can call me, beat me up all you want back home. I'm still your hometown hero on a 4th of July street as Americans online. And you can't take that away from me. You can beat the crap out of me or do whatever, but I'm still a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. You look corny as hell bullying me at court around here. You look super corny as hell. And anybody that cocklocks a disabled combat veteran at a party looks even more corny at the party as your disabled combat veteran. So now, since everybody's all cool being a teddy bear online, and now you call me and beat the crap out of me to call me a teddy bear online, because really, people don't have to be bullied nowadays and get called names, but people do it anyways, and I just guess people didn't have nothing else better to do to but make fun of their disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So, nowadays being cool, being teddy bears, being cool online. So, in the future, there's going to be more nudity and sex online in the future. Somebody must seize that. That's why we got attacked on 9/11. We was getting robbed on 9/11. And they was trying to make it, oh, it's this reason why this what happened because of this. But no, in the 21st century, we are all human beings online in the 21st century and everything. There's no higher up on planet Earth. You just want to rob America's porn and try to control Americans with porn. And then when Americans get upset because they can't watch porn in America, then you thought Americans will fight among each other as Americans. And there's terrorists being pussies again and don't have to do anything. That's what they read on the internet. That's what they see and everything. Because a bully is a coward. No matter how hard you look at it, people that bully people are cowards. Because they want to make themselves feel good to put down the outcasts in school as bullies. So bullies are cowards. Terrorists are bullies or cowards. Gangsters outside are bullies or cowards. They have to bully people to be in their terrorists and gangs outside nowadays in the 21st century. Because people got a mind of their own. Seems to me anybody that has a mind of their own is, somehow get mad at that person. So, you know what? People bully me my whole life and call me names. People call me stupid and slow and everything. But you're stupid enough to fuck up. We all can chill out and watch each other butt naked online, but you all trying to fuck that up. Because you're a coward. You're a bully that can't get laid nowadays. Terrorists and gangsters online can't get laid. So they figure, let's make the veterans look bad. Because veterans are cool. You could try your hardest to try to make a soldier after 9/11 attack look bad online. But still, ladies want to fuck me as Commiso. And in uniform. I wonder how many soldiers in the military wanted to get it on with me as I was sexy in uniform. And these are the things veterans should talk like this. You want your veterans to get better, but it don't seem like you want your veterans to get better, because veterans will talk like this on the internet. So I served my country after 9/11 attack as bullies and cowards trying to rob us in 9/11 attack in New York City. Because New York City is the coolest city in the world. Everybody wants to party in New York City. You know how many celebrities there are in New York City? So, I guess the terrorists must have watched the movie Trade the Places with, what's his name? Eddie Murphy. And you want to be Americans after 9/11 attack as pussy terrorists online. That's where they got them, the little plan they have from American movie. But there was dedicated American soldiers that fall for our American flag as your hometown heroes back home, as your battle buddies. You know, I feel like the soldiers that had died at war, if they was alive back home, what would they would say when I think my battle buddies that died for my country and my flag would have stuck up for me way more than anybody on the internet as my battle buddies that died at war. You know, I was the goofy guy making goofy videos at war. So, even though, you know, I feel like my battle buddies protected me so much at war because I was the goofy guy that kept everybody motivated in the military at war. So all my battle buddies protected me at war because I was the goofy nice guy that made goofy videos online. So now I'm back home. Things are not happening the way I thought they was going to happen because I thought you're Americans on the 4th of July street, for one, in the state of New Jersey. If you live in America, you must be Americans. You know, people will complain about America, but they're living in America, you know. And then they still can't figure out why they did what they did. And then now they're trying to make me look bad because I'm your hometown hero and American hero back home. And I look cool as hell at parties. Terrorists and gangsters don't look at cool at parties. You know, disabled combat veterans after 9/11. Veterans look cool at parties. Because we stood up to assholes. You know? For one, this is the 21st century. Technically, we don't have to have wars and violence in the world. You all come up with that. Because we're smart enough that went to college and learned how to get along in colleges and schools as adults in the world. And we all solve our problems in each other's countries and help each other out as countries. So all that negative, it just seems like somebody's trying to be a billionaire off of free, quadrillionaire off of free porn online. They try to be the higher. It's because of me that's why it's free porn online. So I should deserve to get paid quadrillions and trillions of dollars as bullshit terrorists that tried to rob us in 9/11 attack in New York City. So that's what you're trying to do. You know, I'm your advertisement. When you hear somebody get in trouble over porn, they're advertising porn on Action News without anybody notice. And I'm your advertisement as your hometown hero. And you're still all sitting there. Are you sure that Commiso is a veteran? Is that what you do to your veterans? You just sit, even though you saw my videos at war in the world, and you saw my battle buddies, you know, I guess it was good that I put the battle buddies picture, because you would have treated my battle buddies like shit. I may be just a goofy guy as a soldier and everything, but look what you did to me as a soldier, as a goofy guy. So I can imagine what you do to my battle buddies. What is that what you do? You take your veterans to the VA, and then the VA makes you believe that they're not good enough to be anything in the VA or something? I don't know how this. I'm not complaining, you know. I understand that people try to help the veterans out, even some of the VA or whatever. But sometimes I think you're trying to go out of your way to make it. I'm going to be a bad father one day while the whole world is teddy bears on the internet. They're tough you're all tough pushy gangsters and terrorists in the world that can't use their own Wi-Fi and internet because you get caught and watch porn off of my laptop as the monitor at court around here. Right? That's why the court don't get in trouble watching porn. They're watching porn off of other people's computers online as a jail cell and the prisons. And this is the results that came out of listening to Michael Jackson music. We all can have fun, because see, back in the day when you watch, that's why it's called the golden years of porn. People were more friendly to each other, and anybody can fuck in a porno movie. Nowadays, only you can fuck at the party. That's how the parties are in the world. And this is we had Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we had Michael Jackson, we had Abraham Lincoln, we had a lot of cool in history presidents. I think that's the reason why you're picking on Donald Trump. Donald Trump was getting shit done as a president. Any president that's getting shit done, you pick on that president. So you all claim that you want change in the world, but you're still an asshole on the internet. So I'm going to assume that the law figured out porn is holding the internet together. I highly doubt the war and violence and crime. Somebody's trying to fuck up porn on purpose. And that's kind of weird as shit. That's corny as shit. Anybody that's trying to fuck up sex online, there must be something wrong with you. Anybody that doesn't like porn, there must be something wrong with you. As sex and nudity is more natural than fighting like idiots in the world over stupid shit as who can be butt naked online. So somebody's deliberately trying to mess up the internet on purpose. Apparently they must have woke up one day and start hating people. I can't do that. I get upset, I get mad and angry, sad and all that as the nice guy. But I can't get mad at people like you guys do in the world. Even the fact that when I make my goofy videos on YouTube and I feel like people are making fun of me because apparently people don't have a sense of humor anymore. They don't know what a joke is. So being a comedian in this type of world that you all came up with for each other as adults or people in the world, so sometimes I feel like people making fun of me and everything. As I was in special education classes and I go out of my way to try to get along with every student. If there's a student in school that want to be my friend, I go out of my way and try to be nice to that person. And I bet you Michael Jackson did that himself. He didn't want that kid to feel bad. So he did what he thought not to make that kid feel bad because all you wanted to do is rob Michael Jackson of his billions of dollars. Even the fact, in America, you earn your own damn money in America. You feel even better about yourself earning your own money and proud of yourself in America. Because it's a free country and you get to be whatever you want in the United States. So, you just was trying to rob Michael Jackson. You figure if you say something bad about a celebrity, nobody's going to listen and be a fan to Michael Jackson or that celebrity anymore. So I guess you all claim that you're smarter than Commiso. So now you all, if we make fun and put down a veteran, you don't have to treat me with respect back home as I flag guard my American flag. I was a flag guard in America, in the military. When I was marching with the American flag in the military, I did it right. I paid attention in the military. Still today, I can march. And I felt cool when they said I could be a flag guard in the military. I did not want to mess up. I was so nervous holding the American flag. When you're in the military, you're not allowed to drop the American flag on the ground. You're not allowed to treat your American flag like shit. There's a certain way to rest your American flag or whatever. So when they told me I could be a flag guard, and I'm the leader. People are marching and I'm the leader in the formation. They're following my American flag. And I felt good carrying that American flag. So I'm sweating in basic training because they made me a flag guard in basic training. I'm sweating. I South Carolina. It's super hot in South Carolina. You know how people complain that they live in a desert? There's more hot spots in the world and everything. It's not just you that has the heat and everything. So I guess I was trained right away to go to war because I was in South Carolina and we had to beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat, drill sergeant. So I had to deal with heat before I even went to the desert. And I'm holding that American flag in my hand, and everybody made me feel special because I hold that American flag in my hand. And I was so nervous. I didn't want to drop that flag. I didn't want to mess up. Every time they did, I wanted to parade rest my flag. I wanted to represent my flag. Being an American soldier is a cool thing to be. To come home to your hometown, and I'm thinking to myself, how hard is it if you all been calling each other teddy bears for years so you can watch free porn online and get off on each other on the internet? Then what is everybody's issue? Hey, Monitor and the law or cock-blocking assholes are court around here? If everybody's having sex online, don't you think everybody knows what sex is by now? So how the hell only few people get in trouble over billions of people doing the same thing online? So don't worry, Michael Jackson. Being a teddy bear is actually cool nowadays. So I think that's what it is. When somebody makes it to the top, you got people that will bring you down to the bottom. And that sucks, you know. You all say you care about your kids in the world, but you're grown-ass adults trying to drag each other down. Then you ask that stupid question, why is my life the way it is? Well, the internet should be a lot more than it is. But since you're all a bunch of haters in the world, you're even trying to screw up the internet because you don't want somebody to make it in the world. So, when I was chatterbaiting, somebody must have got jealous of me. You know, for a person that got bullied and I'm an outcast in school, you know, everybody wants to be like Commiso. You identity theft me. You all want to be Michael Commiso online. You want it. So Michael Jackson, you know what? People can bully you, Michael Jackson, call you names, but still today, everybody wants to be just like Michael Jackson. So you all teddy bears online. Can we update the law that everybody's a teddy bear online and not just one person gets bullied over being a teddy bear online? Because I think that sucks and unfair and kind of corny. That means you all prove to the world that my hometown has no goddamn game at a party at all for you to cock block me back home online as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. They got no game around here. Instead of welcome back their home hero town heroes, they're worried about, oh, if I'm going to get laid at this party and so I have to make this person look worse than I am, so you won't even try to hang with your veterans back home? Then you complain about your veterans. They ask the veterans why the veterans are upset. Well, I was a flag guard in the military, and my battle buddies in the military showed me so goddamn more respect than anybody in the world. That's why when they broke up my unit that I went to war with, I got upset. Some of my unit went with me, and I'm thinking I didn't know what to do in the military because I wanted to stay with my friends that I served my country with. So I was confused. I didn't know what to do, so I just got out. But if they would have kept me with my battle buddies, man, I would have tried harder in the military. Because I got to know my battle buddies at war, and when they took my friends away from me, I was like, didn't know what to do. So, is that all people are capable of? Is hate on each other for no goddamn reason at all? Who the hell hates on their disabled combat veterans? Shit! You saw soldiers getting their head chopped off. You saw soldiers getting blown up on YouTube. And that's not enough respect from a corny gang outside? What the fuck you guys do back home but party all the time? Like I said, America ain't that bad. People like America. And imagine the fallen heroes that protected this flag and country. They protected this flag, our fallen heroes, and our battle buddies, that your sons, your daughters, their fathers and grandfathers, that uncles and the sons and came back home alive. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm the goofy guy at war. I bet they target me all over war because I was making people laugh. If you read up on terrorism, they want everybody to be angry and sad as the terrorists because they're assholes and they know it and they can't be that asshole anymore. So they try to make everybody else an asshole so nobody looks at terrorists and gangsters outside anymore. But that's not, it can't happen. You look like still assholes. We can live in a cool ass world where shit, now we can see all each other butt naked online, but now all you do is get jealous and hate on each other, and you won't allow your kids in the world to have world peace because you're just a jerk off terrorist and asshole and gangsters outside. You know what? It kind of sucks and corny at the same time that you all came out like you're all hard asses in the world and you grew up with Michael Jackson music. So when you see the terrorists and gangsters outside trying to be all tough and shit, they grew up on Michael Jackson singing world peace and holding hands outside. Why don't you teach your kids the right answers? Don't lie to your kids. You got to grow up to Pokemon cards and Michael Jackson music in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s for you guys to turn out to be assholes. So now you all realize being an asshole online as the internet is a dating game, a social media dating game, and you can't get laid anymore as terrorists and gangsters in the world no more. Or even if you did, you probably wasn't the right fucking person or something wrong with that person. So now, since I'm a veteran and I'm making goofy videos online, and cheering people up in the world with my goofy videos, you guys gotta go out of your way to make me look like an asshole as a veteran because you're an asshole yourselves. But when I hold that flag in the military, I didn't feel like an asshole holding my American flag. I felt like I graduated from high school and I did all the right things after high school. It sucks that somebody goes out of the way not to break the law. I'm not trying to break the law on the internet. I'm just using the same damn sites as everybody else. But nowadays, I can't be anything back home because everybody gets in trouble. Even though I served my country, I have a clean record. There's no proof of I'm harming anybody because I have a good heart. I served my country after 9/11. But there's people on the internet that goes out of their way just to screw somebody's life over. That's not how the law works. That's not how justice works in America. Just because you hate somebody or you're having a bad day doesn't give you the right to screw somebody's goddamn life over, especially a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. So everybody teddy bears. And I am the kind of person that, you know what, I would stand up for my younger brother. Yeah, and I think you all know that, because with the internet, you all text each other what happens on the streets around the world, but somehow can't come up with the answers kind of shit. And you see that I'm a good guy. It sucks when people can see you as a good guy and still trying to screw your life over. That sucks. You know, I believe I'll be a good father one day, because I go out of my way to try to make people feel good about themselves. So if I had kids of my own, I will go out of my way to make my kids to feel good about themselves, if you call me a teddy bear or not on the internet. I will raise my kids to be like a Commiso and the McHugh family. Oh, yeah. There's a difference between giving people advice or being a parent than taking your kids away from them because you're just a jerk-off friend online and trying to tell them how to run and raise your own damn kids in a free American country. So I didn't grow up to be a hater. So since I didn't grow up to be a hater, I guess the Commiso got a lot of haters back home from war after 9/11. All I do is trying to wave at people, but I get this evil look at me like, holy shit, you want to beat the crap out of me? I just gave you McDonald's as a bum around the corner, and this guy is looking at me like you want to kill me. So sometimes I don't believe everybody's a bum and needs money and needs food outside, because I gave this guy McDonald's and he's staring at me like he wants to kill me, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what, all the shit that you put me through, I want to knock you the fuck out. I gave you fucking McDonald's for you to fucking stare at me like you want to fucking kill me. Same thing across the street. Same thing across the street. I don't give a fuck if you're the Clips or the Bloods or the Terrorists. Nobody gives a right to fucking stare at a veteran like that after 9/11. I may be out of shape, but I'm 282 pounds and I'm trained to fucking use my hands the way I do. As I went to a party and came home, and you all knew what I did at the party. So it sucks how people treat each other for one. But damn, when somebody gives like me as Commiso and still can stare at me and like you want to kick my fucking ass or kill me, then don't get upset when Commiso gets upset. I'm the nicest guy that served my country after 9/11 and get treated like shit in my goddamn hometown. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are these motherfucking terrorists? Who the fuck are you as pussy gangs outside? I'm a human fucking being in an American free country. Who the fuck are you to attack us on 9/11 attack? No, you're just another fucking jerk off in the fucking world online. I did something with my life after high school. I ain't joined no pussy gang outside. Who the fuck gives you the fucking right to talk shit about me online in the fucking first place? Cause you're an asshole? If you wanna fucking jump me back home as a corny gang outside, you all seen the GPS my fucking balls back home and know where I live. If that's the best way to welcome back home your hometown hero. You know, people bullied me and made me feel like I was the toughest wrestler on the wrestling team, and how little I am. You put me up with the biggest guy on the wrestling team in every school I went to. And I still made you look like a pussy on the mat. No matter who I wrestled in you in high school, I made you look like a pussy on the mat. That's how much heart I had on the wrestling team. I felt if I lost my match, my team will lose the match. So I fought on that mat with my heart. And I never gave up. So for you guys to, all I do is help and give people, and for you guys to stare at me like you want to kick my fucking ass, I wish you fucking hurry the fuck up, because, man, I'm 38 years old, man. By the time you beat me the fuck up, you'll all be 80 or 90 years old. And you figure by now everybody grow up when you're 80s or 90 years old and move on with their goddamn life. But you all still talking about the same shit all on as an adult, and you want your kids to grow up to be what? What you want your kids to grow up to be in the world? So, you know what? People made fun of me, bully me, call me names, beat the crap out of me and everything. But I'm still fucking here. I'm meant to be here. I'm your goddamn American hero back home. And you guys just gotta fucking deal with your American heroes back home. Yeah, I gave this guy at McDonald's give me fucking evil eyes. I try to help everybody else. They look like you all want to fucking throw down around here. They grew up around my family across the street, and they just looking at me, mocking me, and trying to get me in trouble with the law back home. Is that what you do to your veterans? Is that the best way to welcome back home your fucking hometown heroes? Get them in trouble with the fucking law? So I don't know what I did, but all I did was use the same fucking site as the whole fucking world uses. When I go to court, they look at me like I'm the worst fucking person in the world. Even when the court looks at me like you want to beat the crap out of me. I wish the court to hurry the fuck up too if that's the best way to welcome back home your American heroes back home. For some reason, people think they can bully Commiso because I have goofy glasses. But I got eye surgery in the military. I don't have glasses anymore. And I got my teeth fixed in the military. I was proud of myself that I got my teeth fixed in the military. But since I came home, man, it's kind of funny how people bully you and make you sound like a pussy online. But you all want to jump me, man. You all want to pick a fight with me back home. Everywhere I went to Hooters, everybody, somehow, because of the Matrix or GPS, the same goddamn people was always fucking there when I went to Hooters. So I got angry, okay? When somebody jumps you as a soldier after 9/11, I got angry as you're Americans outside. Even the laws are Americans outside. How can a veteran, a soldier represent the flag, but all you do is talk shit about them? At least I had the balls to serve my country after 9/11 attack. Do you have balls to serve your country after 9/11? No. Only a few Americans around the American country served their countries. But apparently they even treat their kids like that. Oh, you gotta earn cool street points to be somewhere in life. Holy shit, I served my goddamn country after 9/11. How much fucking street points do I fucking need back home? You all claim that you care about your kids in the world, but you put your kids through fucking hell on planet Earth because you're some fucking asshole in the fucking world. And you're all human beings on planet Earth. no matter what fucking race, no matter fucking who you are in this world, you all went to college and learned that you're all fucking a human being. That means you're the same fucking species as a human being. We're the only fucking species on planet Earth that fights among each other like assholes. While animals on planet Earth gets along better than human beings. And that can tell you how we are as human fucking beings. So, I apologize if Commiso gets upset, because that's what you want me to do back home as a veteran. All you gotta do is wave at me and say, hi, how you doing, how you veterans, shake my hand, or whatever you do to your veterans. But no, this was all planned. Even the fact that I have a good heart, even the fact that I serve my country, I have the cleanest record in the world. I don't want to join a pussy gang outside. I'm a free American man. I got civil rights. I got First Amendment. I got fucking freedom of speech in America. That's why terrorists hate us. We can say, go fuck yourself, terrorists, and you can't do shit about it because you look more like a pussy that can't fucking live your goddamn lives of your own because you all got dressed like a fucking robot online. I can dress the way I want. I can walk the way I want. I believe what I believe in. So, I got haters. Even the fact that look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was the nicest person in the world. And even Michael Jackson had haters in the world. That's how fucked up this world is. That guy was nice to every single person in the world. Even the fact that you all call each other every law enforcement call each other teddy bears, every fucking judge, everybody, corny gangs outside, pussy terrorists outside, neighbors, you all to call each other teddy bears because you want to watch the same thing online. So, I'm doing my best. I felt like all the assholes somehow moved around here because they knew I'm a veteran or something and they got something to say or something because, I'm not trying to complain about my life, but what is wrong for veterans? I deserve more as a veteran. You want your veterans to feel like American heroes, but you don't want your veterans to say, I deserve more back home from war. You all get upset when a veteran says something. I deserve more as Commiso back home. I served my country. I was 19 years old, fresh out of high school. I was still a teenager serving my country. You make it, serving your country is cool as hell, but it's also hard. Look how hard it is for you making veterans back home. So, I'm the nice guy that came back home alive from war, and apparently all the assholes somehow moved around and picked on me and bullied me as your whole disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And next, I don't know if that's how you become friends. You treat each other like shit to become friends nowadays in the world. If I only have like 1 or 2 friends in my life, that's cool enough for me, man. But you don't want your kids to grow up in that world. You want your kids to be all friends outside. When you was kids, it felt like you're all friends as kids, but when you become a teenager and an adult online, you all become assholes to each other. Well, I grew up around here, so I still don't understand the few assholes around here. If they know I'm a veteran at court and everybody in the world, then why are you picking on me? I was making art on my computer. I'm artistic, as I have a learning disability, as speech impediment. I learn a different way. Just because somebody learns a different way doesn't make them slow or stupid. than you as a person. Maybe I just think a different way. Albert Einstein thought a different way. Albert Einstein argued every teacher that he went to. Said, no, that's not right. No, that's not right. And when somebody is smarter than you, you get mad at them. So I can't win. I'm stupid and slow in special education. So y'all gonna make me feel stupid. And then when I say something smart, and now I'm too smart, and now I'm just an asshole or something. So I can't fit in. I felt like I fit in the military. I had battle buddies from all over the damn world and country, and I felt like an outcast. But my battle buddies made me feel part of the military. So they must have liked me a little bit in the military. To compare, this is my goddamn hometown. I grew up around here. Just because you're an idiot that dropped out of school to join a pussy gang outside, don't give you the fucking right to treat people like shit. That makes you even more like an idiot, people. Anybody that treats people like an idiot, they must be the slowest motherfuckers in the world. So you know what? People that makes me feel stupid all the time and slow, you must be more stupid than I am. Because you're making fun of me. So, if you ever read my YouTube account, my YouTube channel is about bullying. If you read my profile on YouTube. So, I'm not going out of my way to be a hater. I'm your goddamn friend that could have got killed all around the world to come back home alive on a live 4th of July street for you guys to sit there and act like, shit, I deserve to go to court every fucking day because I don't even have fucking kids in this apartment. But I'm gonna be a bad fucking father one day. You guys look like assholes at court around here in the state of New Jersey as your goddamn disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I'm more responsible than you at court. Kids look up to me because I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Man, I bet your kids listened to me and got smarter by listening to a special education student. They listen to a pussy blunts and clips and tears or whatever group of asshole you are outside. But that's not what's shown on Action News. I don't know. It looks like people go for negative on purpose. But I'm a positive person. Even the fact that y'all beat the crap out of me and did whatever, I'm still a positive person. So, it looks like porn ain't going anywhere on the internet. So, as your American citizen, on top of I'm a goddamn American hero as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, the law needs to update their laws on who knows what sex is online in the 21st century. It ain't just one person. As the whole goddamn fucking internet is getting off on the internet, it's not just one that knows what sex is. As you're rats. You're rats in a gang outside. You're a corny gang that ratted out a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. You're a blue falcon in the military. I wasn't a blue falcon in the military. I was a decent battle buddy. And if I was a leader in the military, I would go out of as I stand up for my younger brother, I would have stand up for my battle buddies in the military if I became a leader in the military. But I felt like I had to come home to my family. I was diagnosed with combat PTSD. Any soldier that went to war has goddamn combat. I don't understand why veterans gotta come home and prove that they're fucking veterans. Right? That's what I'm getting with around here. I gotta prove that I'm a veteran so you leave me the fuck alone? I don't know. It seems like no matter who you are, everybody's picking on each other because there are geniuses that know how to hack computers. As kids hack computers. So, I'm doing my best as I've been called a teddy bear online. But nowadays it's cool to be a teddy bear, but apparently only one teddy bear is not cool as billions of teddy bears online as the law system and the neighbors or whatever else hide around here. So, I'm doing my best where, shit happens to Commiso too. My best friend died of leukemia in Fisher School. And my battle buddy died in basic training. As I carried dead bodies at war, I was on a more detail and I had to carry 4 bodies to the Marines. As I came home, my grandpa died, my black cat died, the OG died, Coda died, the people I delivered the newspaper died. So, even the fact that negative shit happens to me, I go out of my way to try to make people laugh in the world. But that's not enough for people to get along with each other. You know how cool it be? Everybody was chilling in the world, just watching smoking weed and watching each other butt naked online. You're a bunch of hypocritical, judge motherfucking haters. Assholes in the world. And then you complain why things the way they are. Well, maybe if you stop being fucking jerk-offs to each other, I don't know how, if you all somehow come together to make billions of porn on the internet over the years, you somehow all come together to figure out where the parties are. So I don't understand people. For what I went through, you all act like I didn't go through it what you're putting me through now as your hometown hero. You're so goddamn hard on me as my hometown core. I ain't no pussy gangster. I ain't no pussy terrorist. I am your goddamn American hero back home after 9/11 attack, and y'all fucking dicks to me. So, I don't get people, because the more I give, the more y'all fucking jerk-offs. So I don't understand people in the world. It seems like every time something good happens, you all fuck it up as free porn on the internet. So, I'm doing my best as I have no social skills. Somehow I got along in the military with my battle buddies serving my country to come home to my hometown and you all act like I came from a different fucking planet. That's how you treat your veterans. I was born in the United States, assholes. This is my goddamn hometown. But you treat your veterans like they're aliens from outer space. I'm the new kid on the block. You all act like you don't fucking know me. That's how you treat me as a disabled combat veteran. So, it sucks that by now, 24, you would figure everybody could get along with each other in the world. There'd be no more wars, and with world peace, everybody, because we're smart enough to do that. As human beings. And we're smart enough to treat each other like human beings. We're smart enough to get along with each other in the 21st century. Because we're supposed to have our own goddamn spaceships. And we all can survive as a human being in outer space. As Star Trek and Star Wars. But the way we're going, you get mad at tits and ass as a grown-ass. Kids are having more fun and nudity than you online, but damn! Adults don't know what it means, world peace, to get along with each other. So, apologize if I get upset, because I'm the nice guy that could have got my head chopped off and blown up in pieces for my American flag to come home to my hometown and get treated like shit. Even by my hometown law. Who the fuck are you? So, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. There's worse things online for kids than sex and nudity, as you got death and people killing each other over stupid shit online. So, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso. I'm just trying to be Commiso back home. Every time I make goofy videos, every time I try to be Commiso, you told me in my yearbook, don't change who you are as Commiso in my yearbook and you in high school. I'm not trying to change who I am. But just because a nice guy like me stand up to jerk-offs in the world, is that how it is? And when somebody stands up for themselves, you're all jerk-offs? So, I'm doing my best, that's all I can say. Disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online.